Evening. There's something that we do every day since the day we were born, and we do it mostly all day, and actually we are doing right now. I'm talking about wearing clothes. There's a lot of variety of clothes. There's formal, informal, for winter, for spring, and I think in our own way we all love clothes. Next, please. I know that not all of us come from Puebla, but now we are all living here. Did you know the first industrialized textile factory of Latin America was established in Puebla in 1835? And since then, textile industry has been a big part of Puebla's economy. I'm going to tell you how important is textile industry for Puebla, Mexico, and even other countries. I'm going to tell you how it has been threatened by Asiatic industry, contraband and piracy. And finally, what's going to happen with this businessman and his workers if they can't compete anymore with that cheap market? I'm going to tell you about how Puebla's textile industry has been affected by foreign clothes. Next, please. Well, as I told you, Puebla was the first place in Latin America that manufactured clothing and fabrics. In 1929, La Cámara Nacional de la Industria Textil de Puebla y Tlaxcala was created and remains until these days. Next, please. Nowadays, 71% of the companies dedicated to fabric and confection are exporting their merchandising. In 2010, 97% of state production was sold in the United States, reaching $81 million. Puebla is the fourth place in clothing production in Mexico and provides 10.9% of Producto Interno Bruto of local economy. There are in Puebla almost 300 firms established mainly in Puebla City, Tehuacan, and San Martin Texmelucan, according to CITEX. Next, please. Puebla's production includes jeans, cotton pants, socks, dresses, towels, blankets, and shirts. Next, please. Now I'm going to show you how these numbers have been affected. Francisco Rodriguez Alvarez, who was the president of Tianguis of San Martin, she said how these traders contribute to the piracy and selling contraband, and they didn't realize the damage they create to the country. Rodriguez Alvarez also said about the necessity to stop this illegal practice. Next, please. And also, the leader of Tianguistas encouraged his members not to sell products from Asia, after he realized that a large percentage was selling products of Oriental origin. He also fired Asian traders because they were causing unfair competition. But despite these actions, the sale of foreign products continued growing. Next, please. Representative of the maquileros from Puebla and Tlaxcala asseverate that with the entrance of China to the free trade agreement, the Mexican jobs were endangered because now Chinese products will enter into the country easily and will be sold for a lower price. Next, please. President from Industrial Vestido in Puebla say that clothing production suffered a fall from 3 to 4% of the sales in international market during 2010. Another thing to be concerned is that from 10 pieces of clothes that are sold in the States, only 4 are made in Mexico. The rest are imported mostly from China, India, and Bangladesh. And this affects 400,000 jobs from Puebla. Next, please. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen with this businessman and his workers. Lack federal government support to the businessmen will cause the close of working places and the scarcity of jobs. The biggest disadvantage is that they can compete with Asia clothes due to a low cost of Asian fabrics with which they produce them. Next please. So what will happen if this industry is decreasing and getting smaller? The companies have to fire the workers. And what will happen with his families? It seems not to be a good thing, because children have to quit school, mothers have to work informally, and many of the fathers have to work in USA illegally, or something like that. And this is not helping Puebla's economy. Next, please. Well, in conclusion, Puebla was an emporium of the textile industry, giving 1,000 jobs to Poblanos. The growth of global market is making unfair competition to Mexican market, selling clothes at a price even below than the production cost. People started to buy these clothes because they are cheaper than Mexican ones, and Mexican industry is getting smaller. Businessmen have to fire workers or close their factories. Next, please. We have seriously to think about it. I think we can help. Please, next time you go to buy some clothes, think about them. Please, think about us. Thank you.